Hello, welcome back. I'm Tonya from Tonya's Witchy Kitchen, and how are you doing today? I'm not too bad. Fall is definitely in the air. I was up on the roof the other day, fixing a couple shingles that had blown off, and I took a picture of, or a video, I'll show it to you, of our surrounding trees, and they're just, fall is there. Fall is here. Fall is coming. That is for sure. And we can't stop it. So, yeah. But being fall and speaking about vendor shows like I've been doing lately, I don't know. You know, they're not my comfort zone, right? Like I put myself out there people person, right? The first one I did, I was terrified. It was just like the first day of first grade. I didn't go to kindergarten. It wasn't required back then. And so, you don't sleep, you can't eat, you're just nervous as hell, and that's how I felt before my first vendor show. Like, it took me a whole week, like solid, all day, a whole week to get prepared for this thing. Like, I was so paranoid, right? So, and now I'm not that bad. I usually, we'll do a couple things during the week, but like if I have to make something or I'm low on something like I am now, otherwise I will just, wait till the last day before and make sure all my soaps are labeled and what soaps I'm taking, and that's about it, which is great. But if you're a newbie and you're thinking about doing vendor shows and you're not a what's the word? Extrovert, introvert, yeah, right. Which my husband is. He's very social. He's very, chatty. He can, probably annoy anybody out there. But he'll talk to anybody. And I'm just not that way. And so putting myself out there is really hard. Even now, it's very hard to, the most I do is say hi and, if people walk by, they walk by. But don't be intimidated by it, because everybody's been in this situation and we've all, don't be afraid of vendor shows. Boy, is that a dumb topic, huh? Oh, okay. So the reason I'm talking about vendor shows is because I bought these cute earrings. Can you see them? At one of the vendor shows this fall. And it is a local art teacher who likes cute, fun earrings and was sick of buying off of Etsy and paying ridiculous prices for her earrings. So she started to make her own, and they are very reasonable, very reasonably priced. She makes them all by hand, and I will show you a couple other examples. My daughter bought a couple pairs, and they're just cuter than cute. And I like them because I was looking for something lightweight that I could wear to rodeos, And these are very lightweight. Like, I can wear them all day and I don't even notice. Especially for dangly earrings, it's really, really rare. She does them all by hand. Like, when you see the flowers that she makes by hand, they're just adorable. And I know you're like, why those? Why those? Well, the options, like I said, I was looking for the rodeo. They're little, my brother calls them twist ties, but they're little ropes. My son's a bull rider. He has a rope. The bull has a rope around the back end, which is not something I'd like to associate with my earrings. But there's lots of ropes in rodeo. There's ropes all over the place. Like, there's not many people who don't have some sort of a rope, or an animal that has some sort of a rope, or they use a rope. So I just thought it was really cool, and it kind of made sense for me to have these ropes. So yeah, they're really cool. I will post her information down below. I'll even put a snapshot of her business card in this video somewhere. But what are we doing? We're doing, okay, so this is part of my Pamper feet pack, which, if you haven't tried, is really fun. Great in this, I think is great right before summer starts, But then we get to winter, and it's great for winter too, because, you know, you get scaly, dry skin and all that stuff. And your feet, you know, are shoved into socks all winter, and, you know, well, mine are. But anyway, they get all dry and stuff like that. But this is part of the pack. This is the feet balm. And it is just one of those things that is just beautiful and does its job, or makes your feet and your toes feel all special. And your feet, you know, and really, I mean, how many times do you massage your feet? It really actually is good for you. It's good for circulation, and it feels good, and, you know, it's an all over body experience for somebody to rub your feet. Yeah, that didn't happen for me when I'm pregnant. Everybody's like, oh yes, when you're pregnant, you know, your significant other rubs your feet. Yeah, no, my husband hates feet. Can't stand the sight of anybody's feet except his own, so I didn't get any feet rubs. No, so I have to use this beautiful Pamper Pack foot balm and massage my own feet. So 3 things: dream big, be true to you, you are worth it, and let's go check out this feet balm. Okay, and to the Pamper Me feet balm. First, we need to heat some oils. That is what we're doing. We're heating oils and butters. And our first one is cocoa butter. And this is organic cocoa butter because it's for my feet. You know, some of my oils and butters for my soaps are organic, and if not, they're non-GMO wherever possible. So we are starting with my favorite cocoa butter, and then we are starting with mango butter, because the cocoa butter is a heavier butter, the mango is a lighter butter, but you need a good butter, you know, to slather on those feet and hold in the moisture and do all the things you want a butter, a feet balm, foot balm to do, right? And after I'm done playing with my shea butter, the next thing is beeswax. I get my beeswax from Minnesota. It is a heavenly, it doesn't smell smoky. Realistically, beeswax shouldn't smell smoky. The reason it smells smoky is that means they smoke the hive out over and over and over to do what they need to do, which isn't really beneficial to the beeswax if you're going to sell it, and beneficial to the bees either, you know. But anyway, this beeswax is delightful. And into the microwave it goes, and we're going to let it set for 15 minutes. It's not totally melted, but that's okay. And because of the shea, you know, I let it set because of the shea. And then it goes in coconut oil, our organic coconut oil. Coconut oil has some wonderful properties for the skin and hair. We haven't talked about that yet, but it really does. Some people use it as a face wash, like just coconut oil itself. And the next one is our avocado oil. And avocado is not just, some people use it for cooking. I guess I don't. But it's an anti-inflammatory and antioxidant. So it helps with strength, elasticity, moisturizing. And then, of course, we have our castor oil. What is any balm without the castor oil? Not going into those properties. So remelt it down. Okay, get it good and melted. And we're going to let it set for a little bit. Okay? Well, okay. So let it set for a little bit. Okay, just to get all those molecules in there. And then we are going to add arrowroot powder to this, just to, you know, offset the greasy feel that sometimes those oils and butters can leave on the skin. It's just one of those things you add because it's beneficial, you guys. Okay, so we're gonna let it set. Mix up that arrowroot powder really well. Make sure it dissolves really well, and mix the stuff. It's just one of those things you want to make sure it's all incorporated. So down to 145, because I'm pouring this into a plastic container, and we want to be really, really careful about, you know, melting plastic containers. That would be bad. but it just smoothly pours in there. Don't put the cover on, of course, because yeah, you'll get condensation. You can scent this if you want to, 1 to 3%, depending on what your manufacturer's recommendations are for the scent you are using. But that's really all there is to it. That's the Pamper Me Feet balm for your feet. Gotta use it. Gotta have it. I hope you had a good time. Thank you for dropping by. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.